Alright guys, what is up? My Password here with another video game review. We are here today with the Lego Skywalker Saga. Um, yeah, if any of you guys have ever played a Lego game before, you already know it's gonna be good. I definitely enjoyed it a lot. I do have my complaints about the game, but I'll start out with what I liked about it. So first things first, uh, Lego Skywalker Saga basically reenacts the entire movie series, the movie universe, in but makes it a Lego game. So a lot of the gameplay that you see is what you'll see in the movie, added with some Lego humor, Lego fillers and whatnot. But all the main story stuff that you saw in the movie and or possibly the books are in the game. Um, it it majority of it, not 100% verbatim, but it is close, which I appreciated very much. I was able to. It's really funny that you can basically reenact all the dialogue. Even the dialogue is about the same too, so you can memorize the lines, do all that stuff, um, and go from there. Um, in the Skywalker Saga gives you all the episodes so you can play through all of them. And I also thought it was cool that each episode, if you just did the story, was about the movie length of that episode. So like the first few episodes um were about 2.5 hours each if you did the story, not really speed running or rushing. But if you just went casually, I think episode 8 was the shortest for me. That took about like an hour to do for just the story. I know I think from 7, 8, and 9, they kind of cut out some of the stuff there. Um, but that is that. Um, I think the boss fights and the combat um felt like Jedi Fallen Order without the souls aspect. And the cutscenes were very much just like the movies and felt like um I was playing Jedi Fallen Order at the same time, or Force Unleashed, or insert Star Wars game here. It is by Lucasfilms as well, so you get all the music, um all the landmarks, all the, I guess I don't know if you want to say copyrighted stuff, but sure. The only original actors that you get from movie to game is C3PO, like what you see in the video right now, and I think the older Lando. I think everyone else is different in terms of, like, it's not Mark Hamill playing Luke Skywalker or Harrison Ford playing, you know, Han Solo, etc., etc. But they still got the job done. Um, I really appreciated that this game was a lot more open world than a lot of the Lego games. Um, yeah, and I thought that was great. It gave you a lot of time to explore the different areas and different stuff of the Star Wars universe. And so if you're like a super Star Wars nerd, boom, there you go. It's a good way to do that. Um, I think my biggest, I guess I'll go to my complaints. My biggest complaint of the game is that there's an overwhelming amount of collectibles. Um, like a lot more than what you would normally like. It got to the point where I only wanted to do the story. Um, like the first couple episodes, I really explored and tried to do all the side missions and stuff, but it got too tedious, and there was just way too many. Um, I thought there was a lot more than what you would get from like Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Valhalla. It was just like a lot. Like there's a lot, and if you guys play it, you'll know. Unless you're a completionist, it's a lot. Um, and I do think there's like too many too many little side missions, too many little challenges, too many characters to choose from, and only like a handful of them really matter. I do enjoy that there's a number of ships you can use. There's a lot of there's actual skill trees, all that good stuff as well. Um, Yeah, in terms of performance, I think it did a really well job. I didn't really see any issues. I think maybe I only encountered like a couple of lag frame drops, or like maybe one or two bugs like falling through the floor. I know I happened to me once, or like a soft lock on a checkpoint, um or like a random game crash, but nothing too notorious. So I think they did a pretty good job there. There was a lot of a good amount of puzzles and platforming. The humor was good, like generic. You're not generic. Your usual Lego styled humor in those games. Um, but overall, I think with just the story stuff, I completed it in about give or take 20 hours. And since there's nine movies, they didn't add Rogue One in there, but episodes 1 through 9 are in there. Um they didn't add they only added character packs from like Mandalorian and Andor and all that stuff. But I'm sure if you try to go completionist, you could probably get like hundreds of hours in there. There's just a lot of content. Um But yeah, so that's like the generic review. I think I covered like a lot of the main stuff. Um, I don't think there's other things I need to cover. I would definitely get this game on sale as well. I think, unless you're willing to pay full price for it, I got it on sale. But yeah, it's a solid game nonetheless. I would definitely give it maybe like a solid 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. So go use that to your discretion. I would definitely recommend it to other people. There's also co-op. I forgot about that, like split screen co-op. So that is that as well. But yeah, that's my little video game review. Thanks everyone for coming and listening to this video. Don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe down below. I'll put my socials down below in the description as well. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Join the Discord if you want. Can also put in the comments what you liked or didn't like about the game and go from there. But yeah, I will catch you all in the next video game reviews. So, adios, guys.